Well, this is time for Bombshell How Was Your Day? With curls and all. I was planning on sleeping late today, but that didn't happen. I got up at 9 o'clock, which was a little bit earlier than what I had planned. I tried to, well, actually, I was gotten up about 8 o'clock, and then I got up at 9. It was one of those days you just couldn't sleep if you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I just got to get moving. So, by the time I got moving and responding to text messages, responding to Facebook, yada yada, I was like, okay, I've got to get everything in order and everything, going. So I got my day started, and that was a good thing. First, I want to stop and tell you all about if you get a coupon in the mail from, let's say, a mail order company, and it looks like it's a good deal, it not always is a good deal, and they make their money up some way, somehow. By that I mean I got this coupon in the mail for $10 off, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's a bargain. I was starting to make the order form out, and then I noticed the shipping and handling, they were getting their money back and more. So I was like, no, I can't do that. So I started using the three items that were very important to the person I was buying for and going on to find them in different places to order from. So I think that now I'm down to like one item that was on that list, and I've just got to buy that item, and then that'll catch me up there. I know, we all said no gifts this year, just gift cards, but to me, it's not Christmas unless we have something to unwrap, something physical, not just a piece of plastic, if you will. And um, I would just feel better. So we're going that route. And, whether it's a treat that they can enjoy to snack on, or whether it's something that they've wanted for a long time and haven't bought just because they put it off, I think that that's a good thing to do. So I lost an inch of my hair before you ask. It's all curled into these big, luscious curls. When I get up, all I have to do is use my fingers and separate it. Yay. I've got a bit of homework to do. I've got to find a charity or organization that does not sell hair for profit. So if anybody out there can help me out with that, let me know. Greatly appreciated. Um, Other than that, on I had, I'm downsizing my room a lot and getting rid of some things. But ironically, when I was downsizing, I found a Christmas gift that I had misplaced from a couple years ago. So today I wrapped it up, and because it was for my hairdresser, and it was an Avon product that I had told her about, and I had purchased it, but I misplaced it. And it was a green Avon M&M watch. She collects M&M stuff, so I was grateful that I got to give that to her today, along with a Christmas card. I plan on going back in December to get my hair done. She kidded me and she goes, well, if you change your mind and you want links in there instead of letting it grow out to give to someone, let me know. And I said, no, it's very important to me that I um, keep my tradition going of letting my hair grow. I know that I'll have my good days and my bad days where I'll be like, yes, cut it off, do whatever you have to, just so it'll do something rather than to be blasé. But um, I think all in all, it'll be better that I could help someone in need, and that's less fortunate. And I just feel rewarding when I'm able to help someone else like that. So hopefully, we can find somebody that's less fortunate. Um, for those who don't know, Wendy's is selling their Frosty gift card tags for next year for $2 a piece. They're for sale right now, so if you haven't got it, now's the time to go get it. Payday is for us on Friday, so I'm planning on getting some of those gift cards myself and putting them in my Christmas cards. I have this thing. If you send me a Christmas card, I'll send you one back. But usually I'll put a little Frosty gift tag in there for the whole year. You'll get a Frosty gift, from us. So keep that in mind when you're sending out your Christmas cards this year. Um, let's see. Oh, So I told you about going to the hairdresser. We came home. And then we started running errands. We went out to Aldi's and got some things, provisions that we needed there. From Aldi's, we went over to the thrift store, and I got a bargain. I had so many points that I got $5 off of my purchase, so I was really pretty happy about that. And I had gotten some items that were the color of the day, so that gave me 50% off on that item. Again, that's pretty awesome. And I got 3 new shirts. I haven't decided which one I'm going to wear tomorrow, so I'll be sitting like, tonight looking at them going, I don't know which one. Because I'm not to work out tonight because she said, don't ruin your hair. So I'm not going to ruin my hair by working out tonight. But tomorrow night, I'm going to be kicking my own hind end and working out. You can bet that. Anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, I know. My niece, she's 18, and last time they were up here, which was Sunday, she was like, I can't believe you gave all your games away to your moms to go to consignment to pay on, Grandma's funeral, which would be great grandma to her. And I said, yeah, that's what I did. So I felt bad that she was bored and didn't have anything to do. I lucked out at the thrift store. They had 3 games. The old-fashioned boggle that looks like a cube that you shake it up and it has the timer and you have to find how many words you see, and whoever has the most words wins. And the original instructions came with it. Complete. I mean, that's pretty awesome. And I got the original Rook game. It's a card game. And it was complete with instructions and all the cards. I counted. Then I got the game called Pit, P-I-T. They had never even broke the plastic on the 2 decks of cards. And there was the instructions included as well. So that was pretty awesome. I wanted to tell you that if you get a gift certificate in the mail from a mail order company, and it looks too good to be true, it probably is. I had a $10 off coupon from a mail order company, and I had started purchasing a few things on the web, if you will. And when I went to go check out, they were making their money in the shipping and handling costs. So what I ended up doing was taking those 3 items that I was going to buy over at their store and finding other retailers that wouldn't either charge shipping and handling so high or would be cheaper. And it pays to shop around, people. Just because it sounds like a good deal, one thing I learned in my credit card counseling, check it twice and sometimes check it even 3 times, because it's not always a great deal. And I want you to get the best bargain for your buck. And then I would also tell you about today. We went to B&D. They had some really good bargains there for Christmas, and I'm not sharing what I found there. But I think that people who will get those bargains wrapped up will be appreciative. And I love shopping at that store. I just can't say that enough. It's my favorite go-to store. The other place I would tell you about is we went to Dollar General tonight, and I found some card games for $1. They had Reindeer Rummy, Crazy Eights, Matching Go Fish, and I think there was one more, all for $1 a piece. So I got those card games in case my niece wanted a little bit more, variety to choose from to play. And I think she'll enjoy those. She just gets bored if she's sitting for a long period of time, and if of course it's not a conversation that she may not be educated enough about or doesn't know anything on the subject, then of course she's going to get bored at 18, just saying. Then watched a few movies tonight, nothing very spectacular. I do have some great relationship questions that I plan on getting to with you guys tonight, since I'm not working out because I have to keep this hair looking snazzy. But tomorrow I'll be kicking my own hind end at that, you can bet it. Everybody keeps asking me, what do you want for Christmas? And I keep saying this, and this is the God's honest truth. I used to really be like all hopeful and be like, anything is possible at Christmas, or dreams can come true if you just believe. I think this is going to be the year that I just want to survive the holiday, plain and simple. Um, I don't really want much. I just want to be having good health, if you will, because I've seen the opposite end of the spectrum too many times. Uh, when it comes to my PCOS, there's a lot of down days that I don't share with you all, that I just struggle, but I get through it. And I think that's what we all do in life. We struggle, and if we can overcome those struggles, then that's what we need to share. Uh, if I would have to say a quote unquote wish list, because everybody's been asking me, I'm like, seriously, here's what I would say. And this is the God's honest truth. You can ask my family. We had this discussion last Sunday. I want things for the house. Things that seem like, why is she asking for that? Because you know what? That's an expense down the road that I won't have to spend, and I would appreciate that so much. And if they can't do that, then a simple gift card will do, because then when it comes time, I can afford it by using that gift card. But in the house, let's go back to the support beam thing, because everybody's like going, talk about the support beam. As you all know, we've had our fun with good old, well, our insurance company. Out front, we had the porch have some storm damage. Well, the gentleman fixed the porch, but they said it had to do with the support beam in the basement. And after examining what they had done closely, I agree with them. They needed to put another support beam up and down in the basement. So, anyway, long story short, my room and the bathroom are down this long hallway. Now, that support beam is at the beginning of the hallway. And it kind of, it's sad, but you can tell where that beam is put in the middle of the hallway. And we actually need at least 2 more beams to support my bedroom and the bathroom area. So that's on my wish list, if you will. I would love to have a lawnmower with big wheels, as I've said before, because when I get angry, I'm like, okay, I will take my anger out and I will mow. Just get out of my way, give me the yard, I will mow. The vacuum in the other room, God bless its soul, it is totally like Jaws. It wants to eat its own cord when you use the vacuum, and I would love a new vacuum. Let's see, I'm trying to think of everything that I've thought of over the past few months that I would love to replace in this house. We lucked out, there was a utility cart out at the thrift store the other day, and I got to replace the utility cart in the utility room. So that's now off the list. Grateful for that. But I mean, of course, I have my dreams and my hopes and my wishes. But at this point, I've learned to be realistic, because it doesn't really ever come true. There's a vertical, now don't go laughing at me. There's a vertical pole that they have at the Aldi's. Yes, Aldi's, out in the clearance department, where you can climb like this up and down. And they have like $34.99 on that pole. And I was like going, that would be totally awesome. That's on a wish list item, okay? I would love a rowing machine to really work my shoulder area and my lower belly. Lord God knows my lower belly. I would love so many things. I would say, okay, maybe a record player and the camera, and definitely a new computer. So, it's not like I don't need things, because I do. But I always put myself last, and that's usually the way it works out. I was blessed when I took the car to be worked on, and I'm so thankful that it did not need any major work, and that they just put some grease and oil in those axles, and they said that, we're not, going to charge you anything for today's visit. I was extremely over the moon for that. So I was just like grateful for that as well. So, you got to be thankful for the small things in order to appreciate the major things that you have in life. And I want everyone to take time out today during Thanksgiving to think about things that were maybe not so big, but meant so much with a simple act of kindness. And if you can't remember what that was, then create an act of kindness today on Thanksgiving. Be a blessing for someone in need. I have done so much throughout this November to help others, and that is something I'm very proud of. And that is something that I will probably, if we go around the table and they say, well, what are you grateful for? And I'll say, at least I can say I made life better for a few people. Like I gave compliments. I took electric carts in. I took carts in. I've made sure that, I did brownies and took them to people. It's not a great, big gesture, but it doesn't have to be a grand overture to make a small difference in somebody else's life. And I think if we go the extra mile, then someone else will maybe go the extra mile for someone else. It's like you do one deed and it's like a domino effect. It knocks the next thing over, so it makes them go, oh, you know what? If they did that for me, then maybe I can do something nice for somebody else. And it's a chain that we can keep on going. Keep that in your mind today as you go forward for Thanksgiving. Okay, well, relationship advice is up next. I know you all look forward to this half as much as I do. After that, I think I'll sing a couple of songs for you all, because I'm not working out tonight, so it feels really different, and I just will spend my time with you. Okay, here we go.